Welcome, this is King Lizzard, and have I got a treat for you today. This is Lords of the Fallen on Xbox One. Beautiful looking game. One of the best games I've seen on next gen thus far. Something I've been playing a little bit of. I thought I'd just share this with you on the channel, just to give you a little bit of an expose to something that maybe you haven't really seen that much of as a game. Now, Lords of the Fallen is very much a Dark Souls type game. Fighting, lots of fighting and combat hand to hand, that kind of stuff. Sword, shields, very Dungeon and Dragons type feel to it, and with lots of brutal enemies that are bigger than you and stuff like this chap. Likes to put you up against what seem to be impossible odds, and that you actually need to think about and use your skills for. So this is basically the intro, so it's telling us how to fight this character. So clicking RS will lock you onto a character, holding LB will block. We can do a couple of fast hits with RB, then we can dodge with LS and A, then we can go in with a heavy strike with RT and a second heavy strike with RT. So that's pretty much the tutorial over. It gives you a basic kind of combat idea of how to get around with the game.
It's locked.
You do get these sequences where you have to talk or ask questions and stuff to characters within the game, just like you do any other RPG. So I need to find a way into that door. Now whenever you're venturing into areas, always enter a room with LB equipped, you'll block, because enemy quite frequently will just strike out at you and you can't actually see them. And you do actually have these close quarters moves as well, that you'll pull out an enemy when you're very close to them, like a pushback move. So we put him to bed pretty quickly. As we get in this room, there's going to be another one of these guys waiting to strike. There he goes. We'll give him a couple of the old heavy hits. He's history. And we've got another chap here to the right at the top, plus we've got some guys down the bottom there. Oh, I didn't realise he was going to triple hit me. Oh, he died standing up. And then you've got collectibles like these parts of the story that the game is kind of giving you a bit more about the Lords of the Fallen world, giving you a bit more depth to the game.
It does not feel like poison in my veins, more like liquid darkness. Yes, who knows what happens next? Eyesight goes first, then follows.
Now you do have a stamina bar, which is that orange bar you kind of saw just regenerate in the bottom middle left there. Now here I actually found a little hidey hole. There's a nice crate in here you can roll in with the A button. Don't know if many people have seen that kind of thing you might miss on your first playthrough. Now your XP as such actually builds up as you're playing the game, and then you basically get these areas where you can bank your XP. Now you can actually lose your XP when you're battling, but then you have to kind of collect it from the battle area, so you have to beat the last thing that actually kicked your backside in order to get your XP back. Now if you die too many times, obviously you'll lose it. So you do have to be careful in choosing your battles sometimes, or how you're going to play them out. Now a lot of the scenery will destruct. So far in this level I didn't find much, which is why I'm not attacking scenery. Bits of the bookshelves will break down and stuff like that, so You know, there is a lot of environment based stuff that you can do in terms of damage. Those guys are quite easy pickings. Not going to argue about that. So now we've got the key. Now there is a little area up here where this chap is. He will strike twice. He's a nasty bit of work, this guy. Nice heavy hit on him. He's down. Did a bit of damage to me there. Simply tapping X. You can press Y, will equip your shield, de-equip your shield. Tapping X will choose what you're going to use, and then pressing and holding X will actually use it, whatever item you've equipped there. Clicking in left will do your, your run, just like in a lot of games. Click one of those crystals there, and then I'm back down now into the main area where I started with the druid chap.
I found a key. What are you waiting for? Open the door. I could use some help. Here, this might be useful.
You give me then? Okay, I'll leave that for now. I'm not going to equip anything here. I'm just going to go through the story because I can get through, this battle without too much assist. I do need to use help. He actually gave me a little bit of health, I noticed. My health went up from 2 bottles to 3 then. Now, there are actually 3 classes of characters. There's a rogue who's obviously a bit of a lightweight character. He moves around a lot quicker, but obviously he doesn't do as much damage. You have the character I'm using, which is the warrior. He's a middle of the road guy. Obviously he moves a lot slower because he's got armor, but he's he does some quite powerful strikes, but he's also got very good defense. And then you've got a cleric guy that uses a hammer, as his standard weapon, if you like. He does a lot of damage, but he's very slow, or slower than these, the other 2 classes anyway. You do get magic choices in the game that basically decide how your character is going to level up, or how your character is going to be, whether it's going to be an offensive character, a middle of the road type character, or whether you're going to be a brawler. Now I actually chose the brawler skill. Now when this guy does this, you can jump in. A bit close to him now, I don't want to be that close. You've got to try and entice him to take a swing at you, and then run, basically keep running around the guy I found. Keep close to him though, because otherwise you lose your opportunity. Now your blocking doesn't do you a whole lot of good against this guy. I'm too close to him and I can't see what's going on. So hopefully he's going to take that big chunk at me in a minute. I can get in there. Took a bit of damage there, didn't want to do that. Now he will change his pattern after a while. Run, you fool! Oh, he got me. Now if you're in the area of that, got slammed back from him then. Well, this is one big character. Oh, he got me with his shield again. There he goes. Nice big heavy hit. Try to keep it to one hit if you can, because otherwise you get stuck there like I just did. Now I'm in trouble. I'm going to drink me some potion. I've actually done this without using any potion before. Just getting used to his rhythm. But you really want to be out of anywhere. And he just goes into that hacking mode if you're too close to him there. I couldn't stop myself doing the second hit then. I got a bit carried away. And I missed entirely then. Not good. Rogue character would probably be quite good at this because he can obviously dart in and out a lot quicker than me. He's going for that strike. Use the distance here. Get a bit of distance from him. He's down to 2 bars now, so not making too bad progress at the moment. That was lucky then. I'm too late. I'm not going to get a strike in on him now because I was too slow to react. When he does that strike on the ground, you really need to be in there quick. Keep sort of a little bit further away than obviously his sword length. If you don't, you're going to get hacked. You don't want to stand too close to him because he will just literally swing his sword the whole time at you. Here he goes. I was a bit close then, so I went into a double roll because I had a feeling I wasn't going to get out in time. Keep running around this guy. He's going for it. Trying to roll out the way there. A couple of hits on him. He's going to get aggravated in a minute. He's going to start changing his mode of attack. Oh, I missed him. Silly sod. Oh! That was close. That was nearly me, Sushi. What he'll try to do is hit you with his shield, knock you over, and then blast that sword in the direction of where you are. Oh no. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I got that severely wrong. So he'll smash you over with that shield, then he'll land that sword strike in your general direction, as he just did with me there. Didn't hit me with a shield, but he got me pretty good with a sword strike. Oh, no, no, no. Here he comes. Nearly down to 1 bar. Managed to keep out of his reach there. Only going to get 1 hit in here. Almost down to 1 bar. As soon as I get him down to 1 bar, he's going to go into this pirouette type attack. You really do not want to be next to him when he does that. Oh no. There it goes. Run, you fool. So he's down less than low life now. You can see he's gone into this crazy sweeping action now. You want to keep your distance here, obviously, because that's just going to mean death. He will go into that strike mode. When you get close enough to him, he's going to lay that sword down. You can get a nice heavy hit on him, or miss entirely like I just did. I'm just trying to prolong my pain, that's all it is. I'm a masochist, really. Oh my god. Run, you fool! He's gone for the strike. Nice heavy hit. Got one. No, not two. Run! Run away! Whoa, 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 whoa! Steady on, partner. He's going to go for the strike. Nice heavy hit. Oh, I got a bit cheeky there. Got two in. I didn't mean to get two in. He's nearly dead. Nearly there. Nearly our first big enemy out of the way. Oh. Come on, do it, do it, do it. He's a goner. That's pretty much the first enemy. It's just, you know, basics. You do get a lot, you know, there's a lot more enemy and stuff coming up in the next few parts that I post. I'll keep this down to one part because that was quite a big battle and stuff, and I'll start posting some more segments of Lords of the Fallen on Xbox One very shortly. But you could appreciate the graphics of this game. I have played this a while and it is a really, really good game, and I don't really find it. You do get an achievement there, by the way, when that pops up. Normally I've already got it because I've played it a few times as sequence, but it's you know, it is a really good game, and it's not quite as difficult as people make it out to be, or at least I don't find it that way. I do play a lot of games, so I'm used to games, but don't be put off by the fact that people saying it's just very, very difficult, because I don't really find it that difficult. I'm not saying it's easy by any means, but it's achievable. Now basically here with these shards you can now choose to save and bank your XP against skills. So LT will actually apply the XP that you've acquired towards spells. RT will equip them towards your character's attributes. So if I press Y to use, character development. Okay, so having just banked all of my XP now, I've got one attribute point that I can use. So this will give me more health if I pump that up. I get more strength, so I do more damage as I strike. Endurance will obviously improve the amount of time that I can swing the sword. Initially when you're starting out, probably not such a great thing to choose because you can only swing so many times at the enemy anyway before you have to block. So agility obviously for faster weapons and stuff. Luck is how, you know, whether you get better crafting materials and stuff from what you kill and stuff, from what you find around the map. I'm going to go for strength because I want to do more damage when I hit things. But you do get a similar wheel up when you choose your magic there. So for instance with the prayer, I don't have any points I can, you know, I can assign, but I could have pressed LT there, got some XP points towards improving that spell. So basically I get a drone that appears, or a clone, or whatever you want to call it, that basically will draw off enemy attention, and it'll also give me some health while it's there. So that's pretty much the first part of Lords of the Fallen on Xbox One. I'll be back with more Lords of the Fallen shortly. If you'd be kind enough to rate the video, that would be fantastic. If you're not a member of King Lizzard's Game Lounge, do feel free to subscribe. It'd be great to have you. Take care. I'll catch you guys and gals soon.